This is Avengers issue 32. It's by Kurt Busiek and it's awful, as you'd imagine. But I'm doing this one because it captures Kurt Busiek's only trick. The secret life of Madame Masque. This is like his stock in trade. This is all he can do. The secret life of whoever. The secret life of Ultron he did. The secret life of Kang the Conqueror. The secret life of Iron Man. The secret life of Norman Osborn. The secret life of Miss Marbles, of Charlotte Witch, of Giant Man. He has done it so much times. I could go on. I could honestly do a video, probably a 9-minute long video, just listing all the ones he's done. And what it is, I'll just jump to it to show it. He will take a character, completely reinvent it, but he'll refer to loads of continuity to make it seem like his version of the character has always been the correct version of the character. And the thing is, Madame Masque used to be a very interesting character. She was very layered. She was actually a strong female character. One day she could be like Iron Man's lover and ally, and then the next day she could be like his greatest enemy. And that was very interesting. She was a strong, interesting character. People liked her. But Kurt Busiek's version of the character is that she's basically just a raving loony. She's a paranoid wreck who has been living by herself in a mountain for years. And what he does, classic stuff, he goes through all the comics he remembers from his youth, and he reinterprets all the stories to basically make it the case that Madame Masque has always been his version of the character. And here is classic Kurt Busiek as well. Kurt Busiek is someone who grew out of reading comics in the 80s. He thought comics were embarrassing and stupid when he like became 14 or whatever. And here he is saying Iron Man issue 116, which came out in the late 70s, was actually the last appearance of Madame Masque, because he has no fondness for any comics from the 80s or 90s. So every appearance of Madame Masque in the 80s or 90s was in fact a faulty clone. And that is just that's just insulting. Like, some people have read stories with her in the 80s or the 90s and felt the character was interesting, or that was like their exposure to the character. That is the reason they like the character. And the thing is, in the 90s there was actually a really bad story called The Crossing, but one of the only good ideas in it was Madame Masque joined the Avengers, and this was an interesting direction, and in all honesty it worked, because Madame Masque, she had been a character who jumped from side to side before, so putting her on the Avengers, that felt like a decent direction to go. But nope, it doesn't count. It's from the 90s. It's obviously shit. It was a faulty clone. I'll just cover the comic from the start now. She-Hulk, she's taking time off the Avengers. Scarlett Johansson comes in. This is actually a crossover with Thunderbolts, which is the only reason I own this pile of rubbish. This character, he's called Triathlon. He was invented by Kurt Busiek, and people absolutely hated this character. And he joined the Avengers, and this isn't me. This isn't my words. This is the exact words of the comic where he joined the Avengers. He joined the Avengers as the token black member. People hated this character, but the thing is, he actually grew. He grew a bit, and he became a decent character. I don't mind him now. And there's Carol Daggers, Miss Marbles, back before they ruined her, looking very, very, very pretty there. Like, very pretty, beautiful. And the interesting thing is, watch this. Put your finger there. Look, you can have Karen Daggers with short hair, and she can still be beautiful. Then, this is something else I hated from Kurt Busiek's run. He had the Vision and Miss Marbles start going out. And then, I forgot this shit. He had Giant, right, because he's such a fan of the characters, or the 10 years of comics he read in the 60s and 70s. He wanted to have his cake and eat it too. He wanted that, because Giant Man had loads of costumes. He wanted to have his two favourites in, so he revealed that he was a schizophrenic, and then he split the two personalities into separate people. So you have Giant Man there, and then you've got this other, fucking awful, it's dreadful, I hate it. And every story from the 80s and the 90s, it doesn't count, it's shit. I didn't read it when I was young, it's shit. There was this story in particular when she was a member of the Avengers where a robot broke into Avengers Mansion, and Scarlett Johansson was a really damning story for her. She was like psycho obsessed with the idea that Madame Masque was like a traitor, that she was an enemy and stuff. It was unhealthy. Like Charlotte Witch would say, "Oh, do you want a cup of coffee, Scarlet?" And she'd be like, "No, because Madame Masque's evil and we've got to get rid of her." And what happened at the end of the story is quite a classic idea, really. Madame Masque wasn't behind it, but she jumped to save Scarlett Johansson from the robot that was trying to kill her. And this was maybe her death. We didn't really get any more on this story. But then the idea at the end was, there was this little notion that actually Scarlett Johansson, after this, she was still adamant that it was like a ploy and stuff. But this suggestion here that Scarlett Johansson sold out Madame Masque to the robot, and like this is meant to be like analog to Judas and the gold coins. I mean, this story you could tell a story about how Scarlett Johansson was kind of like a mess then. You could tell an interesting story, spin something out of it. But no, it doesn't count. It was the 90s. It was rubbish. Here's how creative Kurt Busiek is, right? That robot, visually distinctive, okay looking, interesting design. Hey, let's give Madame Masque an army of robots. Kurt Busiek is so creative. Look, they are all identical golden robots, except for this one that nonsensically is really unique. Fucking awful. And then we've got this stuff. Oh, the old comics. Oh, she was always a raving loony. She's been living by herself in a mountain, paranoid, with fucking faulty clones. I hate it. It's awful. This is dreadful. I will say this Avengers lineup, if you put She-Hulk back in, and Captain America actually comes back next issue, so this team is actually really good. You've got She-Hulk, Captain America, Giant Man, Charlotte Witch, Wasp, Iron Man, Miss Marbles before they ruined her, Triathlon, Vision. Really good. It's like a classic. You could do a lot better stories with that team. Maybe put the Flash back in it, Charlotte Witch's brother, because that would be a really good team in my opinion. They start fighting baddies, then fighting baddies, and then Madame Masque's robots show up, and then baddie. Then we've got this letters column where editor Tom Brevoort treats everyone like scum. There's that advert of the ugly child. They only seem to put this on the back of Kurt Busiek comics. I really want to tear this up, but I kind of need it for my Thunderbolts collection. It's awful though. It's really, really bad. And this cover is awful actually. This is really, really bad idea. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. There you go. That is for any fans of Madame Masque. That is for any fans of Kang the Conqueror, or Ultron, or Iron Man, or Miss Marbles, or Norman Osborn, or Charlotte Witch, or Division, or basically anyone that Kurt Busiek reinvented as a shit character, and he made seem like he was doing a great benefit to audiences by finally fixing the character that he pretty much broke. Awful fucking comic. Kurt Busiek is terrible. I hate him. This comic, I rate it for 7 thumbs up. It's shit.